So there's a lot of people that are going towards greatness, that are pursuing greatness, that have a desire for greatness, and you're working, you're twirling, you're pushing, you're pressing, you're grinding, kind of like the shirt that I got on, greatness loading. And so you started out, you said, man, I'm going to accomplish my goals and my dreams, and you find yourself and your greatness is loading, and you get to a place where you're stuck and you don't find yourself getting to the next level. You don't find your momentum building. You find yourself stagnant. And I know what it feels like. Where you're going through life and you're twirling, but you don't find yourself getting anywhere. And you begin to ask yourself, do I really have what it takes in order to really manifest my greatness? Do I really have what it takes to get to that next level, to unlock my real ability, to unlock my God-given talents, to really manifest my wealth, to really make impact, to really have that influence? And I got great news for you. There is greatness on the inside of you. If it wasn't, you wouldn't be here. So I want to give you a couple things that's going to help you really unlock and get unstuck. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about, kind of like a web browser, and you find like on a computer, you're loading. There's a couple things that they do. Well, most people, what they do is when it's loading too long, they just unplug the computer and they say, I'll just restart later. I'll just do it later. But before you do that, what I need you to do is I need you to check your connection. I need you to check your Wi-Fi. I need you to check to find out what is your source. Because if your source is too weak, if your source does not have enough weight, if it does not have enough pull, you can find yourself stagnant. And the truth of the matter is, some of the times our why, the thing that is really wiring us, is the thing that begins to grow dull because of the environment that we put ourselves in. And what I need you to do is to go back and check your connection. Go back and check your source. Go back and check what is feeding your grind. Go back and check what is feeding your greatness. Go back and check what is feeding why you're doing what you're doing. And if you don't go do that first and you cut it off, you might just need a stronger connection. You might just need to go back and do that right there. And the second thing, and it's really powerful, what's happening with most people is that they're stretched too wide. You might need to close some of those browsers. Some of those browsers that you're connected to, right? You're spread too thin. You got your hands in too many different pots. When you really started and you begin to gain momentum, you were focused in one area and you begin to gain momentum. But along the way, somebody said, do this too. And you said, okay, cool, I'll do that. It slowed down the connection. Somebody said, I'll do that. And it slowed down the connection. And somewhere along the way, you're going to have to close some of those browsers. And that's the thing that is hindering you from really manifesting your greatness. Because what you're really good at, you find yourself spending most of your time doing something else. And I found myself doing the exact same thing. And so here's the deal. There is greatness on the inside of you, and I need you to do two things. I need you to go back and check your Wi-Fi. Go back and check your source. What is feeding the momentum? And then the second thing what I need you to do is to find out why and how many windows you have open in your life, because some of those windows need to be closed down, and that's what's going to build the momentum back up. Okay? So at the end of the day, greatness is a choice. I want to encourage you to choose greatness today. Let's get it.